Suki Curry Anime Channel, where we look at anime with fresh new eyes and give you our input. My name is EliseAyumu.
And I'm Lucian Shoten. So today we have a different show than we usually present. As it is the new decade, we decided that we would also do a best of decade list, as many other content creators have done. And so today we will be covering our top anime opening, our top animes, and our top anime characters of every single year of the past decade.
Now, don't be confused like me. Apparently, the past decade is 2011 to 2020, not 2010 to 2019.
Now, this can easily be explained by the fact that there is no year zero. It starts at year 1, and it actually ends at year 1 as well.
Yeah.
So, 10 is always going to be the last one. So how about we start with your number one opening of 2011.
Alright, so I just want to tell people we made this list sitting in the same room, but we did not share anything about any of the lists. We were just like, oh, we need to choose. Oh, and by the way, we are choosing just one anime from each year for our top 10s.
We will also not be doing sequel series or spin-offs of anime, though we are allowing remakes of anime as they
count as a new anime, technically.
Yeah.
Alright, so you wanted to know what my first one was? So my 2011 opening?
Yes.
The Michicho opening! It's actually a really good song, and it's really creative with the visuals, okay?
Now, I've heard this opening a few times. I'm not a fan of the anime. No secret on that. The opening's fun. I definitely probably want to have put it close to my number one. But I do understand how it's fun.
It was a tough pick. 2011 had a lot of good ones.
That's exactly why I don't understand how it can be at number one.
I love it. I keep coming back to it, which is why it's my number one.
Fair enough. It's not about the quality. It's about how much you enjoy it.
So what's your 2011 opening?
Oh, my opening is definitely the Blue Exorcist opening number one. That song could top a best anime opening songs of all times list if it had to.
That's absolutely hilarious because he said Blue Exorcist, and the first song that popped into my head was not the Blue Exorcist theme song.
I would like to know which song popped into your head.
Inferno.
Two different anime? I guess they're both battle shonen in a sense.
They both have to do with fire in a sense.
Yes. You know what? People wear uniforms in both shows.
Oh my god. No. What's your 2012 opening?
For 2012, there was only one opening, only one choice.
Okay.
It is, of course, the Batum opening.
There is only one choice! One choice for 2012! And it is the Batum opening!
Of course. This opening, this song...
The song is amazing.
Great.
I'm not so sure about the visuals anymore. Actually, I think the visuals were pretty good, and it does get you pumped up for the anime, but the song.
I'll be honest, don't care about the anime at all.
Don't care about the
Don't
manga
care
at all.
about it.
Have the complete manga? Don't care about it. Seen the whole anime? Don't care about it.
But the song. Oh, so good. So good.
Well, we both agreed on that, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like I said before,
there's only one choice.
Exactly. Alright, so what do you have for 2013?
2013, I know you're not going to agree on because I have a weird thing with vampires.
Okay.
It's Diabolic Lovers.
I actually don't know that opening. I'm proud to say that I've only seen an episode of that show. Can't continue it. For obvious reasons, not a very good show.
We have a cricket in the house, friends. Oh no!
I have a dead cricket in the house, friends. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know how that song goes. What genre is it?
It's just a really good song, okay?
You can't tell me anything about it?
No.
I don't know if it should be your fucking number one.
It's my number one of this season. It's definitely not the number one on my list.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Interesting choice when my choice of the Log Horizon opening is right there.
I've never seen Log Horizon, so
but the
we're
song.
in the same boat.
You've heard the song, though.
Have I?
You have. I've played it for you on multiple occasions.
So
It was even on your phone at one point, I'm almost certain.
Nope. It must be a forgettable song.
You're gonna have a couple of people hating on it. It is quite the beloved theme song. And the full version of this song is actually really good, too.
No. Well, you're not gonna like my 2014 any better.
Oh, it's going to do better than mine of D-Frag. The song's just fun. It fits the anime perfectly.
So I'm guessing you had a difficult time.
No, I instantly picked it. I saw it and I'm like, that's it.
So my one is from an anime I just recently watched, which actually came out in 2014, and I did not know that because I just recently watched it in Anime Club. But I'm absolutely in love with the anime, and the theme song is amazing. Because you get to meet all the characters in a really fun way, or at least most of the characters in a really fun way. And that's how I like theme songs, and the music backing it up just...
Oh, it's definitely Kill Me Baby.
That's an ending theme.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care. It's the greatest song ever.
No, it's a Magi Brilliant Park.
That anime. I don't know the opening for that because I've never seen the opening for it.
You've never seen the opening, but you've seen the anime.
I've seen the anime, never seen the opening.
What do you do? Just skip it?
Yeah.
You're supposed to skip any theme songs.
Skip opening sometimes too.
You can't do that though. The opening theme songs to pump you up.
Actually, I don't even think I skipped the opening. I think that it was during one of the anime club meetings and I just came into the room late and missed the opening.
It's a really good anime.
But I've never seen the opening. Can't really comment on it.
Alright. Well,
I'm sure it's better than the D-Frag theme. I just really enjoy it.
well, there you go. That's all that matters, as you said earlier, right?
Exactly.
Alright, so now we're on to 2015 for the anime opening theme songs.
Now, for 2015, we both assumed that we had the same choice.
Yes.
Now let's see if we actually do.
Alright.
Alright, on 3, 2, 1, Death Parade. It has to be Death Parade.
It's just like Batum. It has to be Death Parade. Everybody loves flyers.
Yeah, like, it has that nice swing to it.
It's on my phone, and every single time it's on my phone, I finish listening to it, and then hit back to listen to it again.
And the visuals for this song are amazing.
Like, okay, so people are gonna hate me again, but you know, I might run an anime channel, I might have been the anime club president, but I don't watch anime that much. I haven't watched Death Parade, but I still love the theme song the most out of every single theme song, opening theme song ever in that year. It's the Death Parade theme song.
Yeah, well, the Death Parade theme song, if you're not including full versions of songs, but you are including the visuals that go along with it when actually watching the opening, is probably number one of all time. I mean, there's very few that could rival it. Maybe a Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is solid.
Other than that, it's just so well choreographed. So well done.
So, when I was coming up with the 2016 one, I said that Lucian Shoten was going to kill me.
Okay.
Because I chose the Yuri on Ice theme song.
So, she said that I'd kill her. So I'm thinking, what song could she possibly pick? I went through a few. Nothing that I actually would have killed her over, because I'm like, yeah, it's not that. The anime sucks, but maybe the song's alright. Whatever. Did not expect this one. Came nowhere close to my radar to this one.
I love the theme song. It's an English theme song for the most part. I think it actually is English. And I like ice skating.
I gotta say, this is one of those ones where I've heard the theme song a few times, but I don't quite remember it. I remember it not being that bad.
My heartbeat. Sorry.
However, I hate this anime so much.
He's gonna kill me.
Because the fandom is so annoying with it.
See, I'm not part of the fandom. I just really like the theme song.
So I don't know if I should kill you, or if I should just shake my head in shame.
What was yours?
Well, I'll be honest. I went through all the anime released in 2016. I went through all of them twice. I went through all of them 3 times. I went through them backwards. I went through them sideways. I went through them upwards, downwards. Doesn't even matter.
On a Friday night without asking them out first.
I even went so far as to see them the next night after. I could not find one for the life of me that I considered to be the best, because I just felt like a lot of those songs were just too mediocre and forgetful. Yet somehow I kept constantly skipping over the ReZero theme song, which is actually such a banger
So
that I feel ashamed of myself for how much time I spent looking to find a theme song for 2016.
I'm gonna have to send you to anime jail for that one.
Yeah, I have no excuse. Maybe I'm partially blind, I just can't see the corner of my phone. Maybe the picture was standing so still that it was practically invisible.
Yeah, the picture was definitely standing.
Yeah. But, needless to say, it took me quite a while to find that song. But when I found it, I knew that was #1 that year.
Alright then. So, did it take you any longer to find 2017's?
It didn't take me as long. It took me quite some time again. But that's just because I forgot how good the Boku no Hero Season 2 opening was.
Ooh.
That song
But I have a question.
is low-key the best.
But I have a question.
one.
Was Boku no Hero Season 2 also released in 2017?
Yes, it was.
So it was Season 1 and Season 2?
Season 1 was released in 2016.
Okay, we were not doing sequels or seasons.
I said with the exception of theme songs when we made the list.
Ah! Second, I could have chose other things.
Yes, you could have.
That's okay. I still like my choice for number 17.
Huh?
2017 would be...
Weakest drum roll I've ever heard.
I'm trying not to scare the clips out.
She's talking about Gecko.
It is... Kakaguri.
Yeah?
The old devil.
Yeah, that's... Fuck, that, yeah. That was a good theme.
As soon as
the artistic direction of the theme song.
That's exactly it. And as soon as I saw it in the list of animes, I was like, yep, that's it. I know it.
I'll be honest, I passed over that one. I forgot about it.
So if you had a chance to do it over again, would that have been your...
I might have picked that one. Don't get me wrong, season 2 opening, really good. Really good song.
So if you couldn't choose a season 2...
But category is definitely up there.
Alright.
Like I said, I love the artistic direction that they went with that song. The song itself was actually really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great choice.
Thank you.
A lot better than the Chicho. And also, probably a lot better than my very memeable 2018 theme song of the Blend-S opening song.
I wanted to put that on for shits and giggles, but I couldn't do it.
I love the theme song. I do. I love the whole thing.
It's a good thing. It's a good theme song. I couldn't do it because it's so memeable. No, instead I went with something a lot of people probably forgot about, because I know you forgot about it. Angels of Death theme song.
I didn't forget about Angels of Death.
Oh, you didn't forget about Angels of Death? Because when I said that there was some chick named Rachel, you just said Tower of God was...
That was forever. I was thinking Rachel.
You didn't forget
I didn't
about
remember Rachel Gardner. It's
it.
not my fault.
You didn't forget, but you forgot the main character.
Second main character. We all know who the real main character is.
But you forgot one of the main characters.
Yeah, but we all know who the real main character is.
Danny's eyeballs.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I couldn't say that with a straight face, but it's true.
100% true. Yeah, no, it's a good theme.
It's also one of the things I like, the artistic direction. You get to meet all the characters in an interesting way, and it's a nice upbeat song that I'm aware of.
Yes, upbeat.
About death.
Yes.
I don't think the song's actually about death, but
Psychopathic anime, psychopathic song. Gotta love them all.
that's only Dead Man's Went Away.
Alrighty. So, 2019 was the most difficult decision I've ever made. It was so hard thinking of a theme song for this.
That wasn't hard because...
Oh, it took forever. There was no good theme song.
Okay, so I have one good theme
It
song.
was so terrible. Like, I was looking through the whole time, and it was just
So he looks like he's about to laugh. So
it's definitely Inferno. 100%. That is the greatest theme song of all time.
It's funny, you said Inferno, but the first thing that came into my mind was I Know Exorcist.
Yeah, weird. Well, you know what? Uniforms are worn in both shows.
Oh my god. Uniforms. That's what ties animes together.
Exactly. That's why every schoolgirl anime ever is the same.
Oh my god. We cracked the code.
We figured it out, boys. We figured it out.
If we don't post this, they took us away.
They found us. Alright, so what did you have in 2019?
Copcraft.
Good theme song?
Good theme song.
Not as good as Inferno.
Not as good as Inferno, but I haven't actually watched the Inferno theme song. I've just listened to it.
And that is all you need to do.
And I like the Copcraft theme song, like the pictures and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. I will say the Inferno is really, really well done artistically too. It's definitely one of the better Battle Shonen art directed openings. But Copcraft definitely is a step above when it does come to the full artistic direction of a theme song. But the song just doesn't match up to Inferno.
So we all know 2019 had some bangers. They had lots of bangers.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
It was actually really difficult to choose just because there were too many good ones.
Easy for me.
Easy for him, easy for me, but it was still difficult. Because I didn't want to put on anything that was too well known, like, for example, Inferno or grunge or anything like that.
I'm surprised actually. I thought that you would pick grunge.
But I didn't pick grunge. I picked Cockcraft because I'm like, it's a good theme song, and more people need to know about it.
Fair enough.
But 2020 sucked.
Oh, 2020 theme songs are fucking trash.
Except for Yashahime Season 1 theme song.
I'll be honest. I don't even remember a theme song. I was so mad at Toa being the character the whole time.
It might have included a lot of Toa in the theme song.
No wonder I erased it from my memory. But my choice is offbeat for this one. You went offbeat last time. I'm going offbeat this time.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Like my true inner furry free. You know.
B-stars.
We're going full jungle on this one.
B-stars.
One could even say this song resembles that of Tarzan.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
It is, in fact, Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want. And I've waited for so long.
We all know that's also the theme song for B-stars.
No.
But the one girl was named Stacy?
I don't think anyone was called Stacy in that.
Oh, well.
I can't confirm, I haven't seen it, but yeah, but I'm going to butcher this name, but my opening pick is Muranase Senton Gakuen. Fucking
In English?
love that theme song. I can't even remember its English name.
Okay, but
Welcome to the Wolfpack or something like that.
so it's not Gakuen Alice.
Not Gakuen Alice.
Because I heard
That's a banger
Gakuen.
track.
Because I heard Gakuen.
That's a banger track.
Unfortunately,
Now,
that's a little bit last a decade ago.
We were doing like 2005 anime. Fuck
Which I thought we were doing, like, when we started doing this, I started opening up 2000 all the way to 2020, and I'm like, oh, fuck, wait, a decade's only 10 years.
Alas, we weren't doing 2 decades.
So, that was our top picks for songs. Did you guys agree or disagree? And be sure to put your songs in the comments. Try to follow the same rules.
You can also tweet us on Twitter to let us know your opinions on it.
Yeah. I don't know if you can.
Anime.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. If there's a comment section in the my anime list, but if there is, do that on there too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Make sure to follow us on my anime list. See all the animes that we review. And speaking of animes that we review, so what do you got? 2011 anime.
Okay, so top 10 animes. Well, top 1 anime of 10 years.
Technically, that does work, as to say. Yes.
Gosick.
Oh. Now, if we were doing top ending themes.
If we were doing top ending themes, Gosick would be on there. But I do not know too many ending themes.
Yeah.
I requested we did not do ending themes because I am an idiot.
Now, Gosick had a great start, but I couldn't do the last half of it.
I liked it. I like myself some Victorian animes. And, well, Victorian theme-ish animes. And, I like the characters a lot.
I felt like the last half was, like, rushed, jumpy, also the storyline just kind of went out of control for no reason. It lost the purpose it had at the beginning of the show and tried to be something else.
So what you're telling me is you think it pretty much did the same thing as, that one anime series we had. That was kind of exactly like Gosick.
Yeah, it was definitely like that. Fuck, what was that book series called?
Child of God or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. For 2011, I had to put this. There was another one I'm pretty sure I thought about, but because this started in 2011, And any shonen fan will tell you that this is probably the best long-running shonen anime of all time. I had to put it, Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter
Why
x
did I
Hunter?
think he was going to say fairy tale?
Well, that apparently came out in like 2009 or 2010.
Ah, so close.
Yes. But no, Hunter x Hunter definitely had to make this list. It's a classic. Anyone who hasn't seen it should check it out. It does battle shonen correctly. Has a nice amount of adventure, intrigue, a good power system, great characters. Definitely should give it a shout. Yeah, great opening too. It was a contender for openings for 2011.
It was.
Great opening. 2012. This anime, I don't think has a large following. So, anyone listening to this, definitely go check it out. Really good anime, really underrated.
Underrated anime, so it can't be one of the ones I got, because...
Zetsune no Tempest.
Okay.
This anime was one that I watched when I was first getting into anime.
Again.
Well, again, yeah, I watched anime a lot as a kid.
We've been into anime all our lives.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again, like,
But-
actually, like, out of your own free will.
Yeah, well, we went through a period of time where watching anime was a little bit more difficult around here. But then, like, back in 2013, 2014-ish, I got Crunchyroll, and it became a lot easier to watch anime, and I had already started watching some on the computer. And this is one of the ones I picked up on Crunchyroll. Thought that would just be a nothing, whatever, fun, quick little binge. And was completely just pulled into it. The whole story was really well done. It kept me interested. It had great characters. And I definitely recommend it, especially to anyone who's new to anime, as it has enough depth to it that it can make them start to truly appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But not enough depth to it to push someone away.
Alright. Well, mine isn't such an underrated anime.
Okay.
It might be an anime people absolutely despise.
This is the best anime list, right?
Yes. Which is why it's my favorite anime of the year.
Well, this is interesting. What you got in here, Poopa?
No, not Poopa.
Okay.
No. It was tempting. But I actually haven't watched Poopa.
Shame.
I know, right?
We should all watch it.
But it's Poopa-esque. It's a little anime called Another.
Ugh. No one likes that anime. Trash.
It almost didn't make the list for the final 2 episodes.
Yeah, those final 2 episodes
Were
do
mayhem.
so much damage to the series. You got such an intriguing mystery series. With great visuals. A pretty decent cast. And then they fuck it up. They should have...
They could have had that anime go on for 24 episodes.
I'm not sure if it was a manga or a light novel.
It was a light novel.
Yeah, so I guess they had their hands tied, but this is one of those ones where they should have wrote their own ending.
Mm-hmm.
They should have wrote their own ending. They should have made 24 episodes in order to drag it out a little bit longer and actually keep it a full-on mystery instead of the last 2 episodes becoming a battle shonen crapshoot of just dumb.
But talking about why I like it...
Oh, well, there's elevator scenes.
The umbrella scene.
Umbrellas. Oh.
My favorite scene, which is the boat scene.
Oh yeah.
No,
I love the boat scene.
actually, the best reason I like it is the mystery element of it, and then you catch on to it very early on. But there's that mystery element that lasts until like the end, which is who is the dead one.
Yeah, like until the very end, no one knows, and they do give you clues throughout the whole thing. If you rewatch it, they do give you enough clues.
Especially if you listen to the bird. If you listen to the bird.
But it's not necessarily enough for someone watching it casually to just pick up. Therefore, lead into a great mystery. And it doesn't just Sherlock Holmes you to where you have no actual evidence of anything until the end where they're like, oh yeah, this is all that stuff that you didn't see. That is, that's how we caught them. That's definitely him. Oh yeah. Oh, so 2013.
My 2013 one is one that I think many people don't actually know about.
Oh.
It's I'm just saying I think because I'm not really big into following like anime communities and stuff, so you might know more about the actual anime community around the anime. But Sunday Without God.
It definitely has a cult following. I
But
don't think
that's it.
that it's super popular.
But that's it. It's like a cult following. It's not.
I
like,
think a large part of that is the later half of the anime, which really declines. But if I'm not mistaken, it was a visual novel first.
It might have been. I'm not 100% certain on that. I just know that I started watching the anime when we got the Anime Network, I think it was.
Yep.
And I really, really liked.
The first 4 episodes pull you right in.
Oh yeah, the first like 10 minutes pulls you in.
I'll tell you one thing. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the series because I think that the ending of it is subpar, to say the least. And it was really a letdown because of that. But if we were to have never seen it before, watch the 3 or 4 episodes to do a review on this podcast, I probably would have made it one of our highest rated animes. That's how good the first 4 episodes are.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand it being on this list.
Alright, what was yours?
So you said that you probably know my 2013 one. I want to know what you thought.
Was it 2013 that I probably knew?
Yeah.
Or was it the 2014 that I probably knew?
Well, you definitely would know 2014, but you did say for 2013.
I don't remember anymore. The one that I'm like, oh, it's definitely gonna be this was Tokyo Ravens.
Not actually on there. Spoilers, I guess.
I'm shocked.
I was tempted.
I'm shocked.
My 2013 one is Problem Children Are Coming From Another World.
That was interesting. I was gonna put that on.
Yeah, I think that it did the game battle isekai better than No Game No Life. I know, hot take. A lot of people are going to get angry at me for that. I'm fine with it. I think it was better. I understand the idea of No Game No Life and it's trying to be clever to get around things and to make it even closer of a game, but then it all feels so contrived, and the rules, they're basically just made up as you go, and it takes away from it a little bit. It's actually kind of the same problem I had with Category, and it's cheating. But this one, because the power system is so basic and laid out for you, it actually does a really good job of following its rules and allowing for semi-clever ways of getting through stuff. As well as, if you can't think of a clever way to get through it, you can just power through it.
Power.
Which is fair.
Power through it is better than Care Bear bullshit. I'm just saying.
I also think that has a good array of characters. The the main character of it is definitely one that I had thought about putting on my favorite character list. So, definitely need a shout, and so I thought that I'd put it on my 2013 one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I haven't watched it.
Well, only 10 episodes, get on it.
It's only 10 episodes?
Only 10 episodes.
Are they like 10, 40-minute episodes?
Nope. 10, 20-minute episodes.
Oh, I'm down to watch it then.
Yeah, very quick watch. Really good watch. Alright, and 2014. So, you guessed Tokyo Ravens. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not even sure if that is 2014. I remember seeing it, but I can't remember where I saw it. But it is Irregular at Magic High School. It's one of my all-time favorite anime. I'll admit that I haven't seen the second season. I was waiting for it to be completed before I watched it.
I'm waiting.
I did the same thing with this one because I had watched the first act of it, and now I'm like, you know what? I need to watch this as it's fully completed, because watching it week to week just made me want to watch it too much. And I couldn't get that. So I waited until it was done to watch it all, and it didn't disappoint. I enjoyed the whole thing. I think it has the perfect amount of edge and not edge to make it enjoyable. I think the animation's great. I love the art style. It's nice, clean, crisp, bright colors, which really enhance the darker moments of the show. And I actually enjoy the characters. I know some people will get a little wincy around the incest part of the show, because let's face it, the cousin does want to fuck the cousin.
Don't all shows have incest?
But that being said, they do kind of make a reason for it, and if I'm not mistaken, they're not blood related, so it's easy enough to look past it. But also, it's anime, get over it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Personal feelings on it.
I guess. Mine, you're probably gonna want to kill me for.
Oh, we got ourselves another one.
Another one.
Miss Chuckles over here throwing shit at the wall. I like it. Alright, what is it?
Only he's gonna want to kill me for it. And maybe a few people who don't believe that Vocaloid is anime. Meikaku City Actors.
Vocaloid is anime?
The thing is, Meikaku City Actors makes the Vocaloid characters into actual characters, and don't name that they don't look like the Vocaloid characters. It's just based on a Vocaloid song. The reason I like it is because it does that whole you're looking from. He really wants to kill
Now,
me.
I just want to say, I knew she was picking this. I saw it. I'm like, she's 100% picking this. And I still didn't want her to pick it.
I just like the way they do the story, because it's a lot of, it all happens in the same weekend. No. It all happens in the same weekend.
I got no.
It all happens in the same weekend. So it's a lot of, this is this person's perspective, and this is this person's perspective. And then, it all crosses together and ends up being, oh, look, they're all together. And I just like the way stories are told when they're like that sometimes.
Which is fair enough. Now, I'll say, I want to say that I only really hate the Vocaloids because it feels like every anime fan loves them just due to the fact that they're animated characters singing.
See, I don't...
But that's kind of bullshit because most of their music is actually bad.
Most, but some is good.
They have a couple good songs, but I can't enjoy those songs because then it's like, people are like, oh, you're into Vocaloid, and I'm like, no, they fucking suck. Well, you're listening to their song. They have one good song. Oh no. Not even good, passable, really.
I'm just waiting for the Evil Linus Chronicles anime, okay? Just shut up. So, going past that, my anime for 2015 was Castletown Dandelion.
You know what? I think we both picked some offbeat choices for this one.
Yeah.
Now, I know that one has a bit of a cult following. I'll be honest, not so sure about mine.
How offbeat is yours?
Mine is called Denpa Kiyoshi, which is Otaku Teacher.
Otaku teeth?
Yeah.
I didn't hear Sensei in
It's,
that words whatsoever, but
it's well,
It's a
it's
hentai.
like Great Otaku Teacher or something, and it's basically a
Wait,
spoof.
great otaku teacher, so is it
It's a spoof on
great teacher otaku?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but like it's done so that like it tosses in every anime trope. It references a whole bunch of different animes. It's basically a comedic love song, love poem
You said poem.
anime
You said poem.
of the past. Like any anime that was influential will be referenced in that anime, and it's also just funny and great at the same time.
But how's the animation style?
Bad.
That's why nobody watches
The art style is legitimately some of the most amateur shit I've ever seen, and it makes it so fucking enjoyable. It's the perfect art style for that show.
Well, I mean, and that's all you can ask for, right?
Sometimes it's not the great, crisp, clean anime that is the best ones. Sometimes you just have to go with the enjoyable ones. Castletown Dandelion. Interesting choice.
I don't remember where I first watched it, but I watched one of the episodes, and the first episode dragged me in. I watched it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like this, but it's gonna make me fall asleep because I was sleeping somewhere. I don't know if I was sleeping in a hotel or if I was sleeping at home or whatnot, but I was just sleeping. I'm like, it's gonna make me fall asleep because it looks and sounds like it's gonna be absolutely fucking boring.
Oh, yeah, it sounds kind of interesting.
Okay, so the
I've
synopsis.
never seen it.
The synopsis they gave me, I'm like, it sounds like I'm gonna hate it and it's gonna be boring. And so I'm watching it and I got glued in, and like 3 episodes later, I'm like, fuck, I need to go to bed.
Don't you love it when anime does that to you? You're like, oh, I'll watch a couple episodes and I go sleep, and then you're like, you know what? I can stay up for a few more episodes, and then you're like, but I'm halfway through, so I might as well just finish it. And like you're 3/4 through, it's like I really should go to sleep, but I have 3 episodes left. Fuck it, and you watch it, and then like 2 hours later, you have to go to work.
Yep.
Love it.
Hate it.
Is 2016 as niche as 2015?
A lot of people know my 2016 anime.
Oh, so we're
I'm
in the same
just-
boat on that.
I'm just not sure if lots of people like it.
Oh,
Because once again, I'm not one of the ones who follows anime groupings and all that beautiful shit. Kid Sniper.
I just want to say that I recently listened to an anime review that 100% trashed that anime. It made it sound like the worst thing I've ever heard.
I like Kid Sniper.
Now, that being said, I've never seen it, and it could be great. What exactly do you like about it?
The idea that they're all linked together and they can feel each other's pain and what happens to each other, and they were complete strangers in the first place.
Okay.
And I just like the way that, you know, they go and like grow with with that, right? Basically, I just like the storyline.
Fair enough.
I absolutely despise the one character, though. I forget what her name is. She has like blonde hair and she's like decked out in all of these like girly frilly stuffs, and I absolutely hate her just because I hate her character design.
That way she's cute.
I hate her character design.
yeah. But is she cute?
You can judge for yourself.
Alright, well, my 2016 one, everyone should know. I don't know if everyone will like it, but I know that a vast majority of people will. Definitely probably the most popular anime of 2016, for good reason. One of the funniest anime I've ever seen. Realistically, only outdone by an anime that incorporates it into it.
Okay.
Konosuba.
Yeah, Konosuba.
It has to be Konosuba.
Yeah, I like Konosuba.
The cast...
They take Truck-kun, change him to Tractor-kun.
Well, first off, that's exactly it. You get the appearance of Tractor-kun. Tractor-kun has worked so hard to get its big break, and it finally got its big break.
Best waifu,
Oh, pay that Tractor $1 million. I want it.
And we all know Aqua best girl, so...
I disagree on that.
We all know Aqua best girls.
Weird.
Weird. We all know she's actually useful, very useful. And
I have to disagree on that. What I do like about it is it's animated. It's Always Sunny. That best way to describe it. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is Konosuba.
I've never seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It's quite literally the same thing.
So somebody gets hurt with a truck and dies?
Exactly.
Nice.
Almost certain that happened in one of the episodes. 2017 anime is actually going along the same lines because you see there is a quartet out there.
Oh my god.
And this quartet...
I absolutely hate you.
This quartet has 4 animes involved in it.
This counts as a spin-off.
Now, of these 4 animes...
It counts as a spin-off!
Of these 4 animes... 3 of them are actually really good. One of them is complete trash.
Please don't
Sorry,
tell me
Overlord fans, it's complete trash.
Please don't tell me it's...
So, once again, we have another member of the quartet joining us.
Oh, thank God.
We have ourselves Yoju Senkai, or the Saga of Tanya the Evil.
I thought he was going to actually say the Isekai Quartet and I was going to kill him. Like, literally, right here, on air. We're good. Okay.
Isekai Quartet is the funniest anime.
You can't count it, though, because it is a...
I cannot count it, but it is the funniest anime of all time. However, Saga of Tanya the Evil is...
the reason it's one of the funniest
in my
animes of all time.
opinion, probably... tied for the best isekai ever made.
Tied, huh? Digimon?
Well, realistically, it's tied with another one that will appear on this list.
Oh, okay.
So I'll mention it at that.
Okay. I know which one that is. Maybe, possibly, kind of.
But it's done in such a unique style, going to a world that, while has magic in it, is actually like World War I, World War II-esque type world.
Not really dependent on the magic kind of thing?
Yeah, like, they didn't go full steampunk, but they went, enough into a nice modern warfare type situation to really add a nice spin to the isekai genre. And then they introduce a cast that is just amazing, thanks to them all being able to play off of Tanya and how great of a character she is. She. Reborn as a chick. Tell the transgender people
that it's a he.
No. Those transgender people, they understand she wants to be known as a she. She's a she.
Mine, somebody...
I'm pretty sure he was transgender the whole time.
mine somebody actually told me to watch.
Oh?
And I actually watched it.
You actually listened to recommendations since when?
From you!
When?
In 2017. That is the year we're on.
Did you listen to a recommendation of mine?
And then, after I watched it, he was like, oh, you're actually watching it. Well, fuck it. I don't need to watch the show anymore. It's called King's Game.
Oh, fuck that shit.
See?
God, talk about a premise that was poorly followed up.
I loved King's Game. And I liked Arisu as well. Which is a manga. Which reminds me of King's Game.
And was done better than King's Game because King's Game was so badly done.
But let's face it, King's Game, best anime, 2017. Yeah.
Weird, I'm looking at my list and just not agreeing with you for some reason.
Gee, your list must be broken.
I guess.
But, you
Piece
know.
of paper probably has a rip in it.
Report says King's Game taped it together, somehow it turned into Tanya the Evil. I don't fucking know how that happens, but my 2018, there's a certain anime club member who said, oh, you'll really like this anime. And I'm like, I don't listen to recommendations a lot. But you said chicks. So, it's Citrus.
Citrus, the anime that has such a torn community of lovers and haters. The LGBTQ whatever community, they can't agree on it either.
I absolutely adore Citrus. People,
Amazing.
I think the reason people hate it is because they're sisters, but they're not blood sisters.
No, that's not why they hate it.
Why do they hate it?
Because literally every single romantic scene in the anime is sexual assault.
Well, yes.
That's why they hate it, because they're like, well, it's not romance, it's just sexual assault.
But when they
and
love each
emotional
other,
abuse.
when they love each other very much.
I mean,
That's called hardcore porn, and you sell it on the internet.
it's called Stockholm Syndrome. Gotta appreciate it. Oh boy.
So that is my 2018 anime, Citrus.
So, she went on the side of abuse and sexual assault. I, on the other hand, went on the nice, wholesome side.
Mm-hmm.
The side that you could say just has a beautiful ring to it.
Is it the cell phone one?
You could, in fact, just sit there,
Because that would be a
close your
nice
eyes,
pun.
and let the music take you to the forest of piano.
So that's another recommendation he told me to watch, and I haven't watched it.
Watch it already. It is so good.
I don't know.
Such a great anime. The finish of the anime was perfect. The pacing throughout the anime was perfect.
Well, there you
The
go, boys.
visuals were perfect. The music choice of the anime was amazing. They didn't go the same route as all the other musical anime with their Ave Marias.
Actually,
They ain't
it's Twinkle
go-
Twinkle Little Star, bitch.
I was about to say, I ain't go the twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are type bullshit. Nah, they decided they want to go full in on Chopin, and they went full in. And it made for the best musical anime of all time that is excluding anything to do with Love Live.
Okay, but
Now,
like...
2019.
Okay.
I don't want to hear any of your negative opinions on it. You refuse to watch it, so you don't get any negative opinions on my 2018 one. You don't get to talk shit about Force of Piano until you watch it.
There just shouldn't be a piano in the force!
There isn't anymore. Oh, spoilers. But 2019, it back to what I was talking about with Tanya the Evil. Tied for the best isekai of all time, in my personal opinion.
Sure thing.
Digimon
Tamers.
It has the absolute best lowly demon lord of all time.
Digimon Try.
It has the greatest clan of ogres one could possibly find.
Digimon Try.
Ogremon is a champion.
Of garlic.
But no. It has its main character as nothing more than a little slime. For I have picked Re-Slime.
Really?
Re-Slime is definitely 100%
No.
the best.
Re-Slime is in the quartet?
No. I just said one of the best. I never said it was part of the quartet. Should be a part of the quartet. It'd be amazing as part of the quartet. Which really isn't a quartet anymore.
What? Quartet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Sextet.
let's just face it, I'm not pumped about who they teased to be in the anime next with quartet. But Re-Slime, currently, second season getting released. Enjoyed the first episode of it already. Enjoyed the second episode of it already. Introduced a new waifu and everything. But it definitely fills the bill for 2019. Has nice wholesome moments, good battles, fun characters, good theme song, literally everything you could want. And they did it. They dropped the computer in the bathtub. They wiped it clean. No one will know what hentai that he was looking at. So what do you got for 2019?
Well, my 2019 anime actually had some very delicious food choices in it. Yeah.
So we're going Tokyo Ghoul on this.
No, actually, we're not going Tokyo Ghoul on this route. We're going The Promised Neverland.
Ooh, tastier. I heard that the younger they get, the more tasty. Oh,
I heard the smarter they are.
Don't tell the cops I said that one.
I heard the smarter they are, the tastier they are.
Yes,
But I heard that a lot of them are morons, especially Emma. And
I actually heard that Emma's one of the smartest ones.
she might. She's technically a moron because.
No, definitely the greatest.
But no, yeah, Promised Neverland is definitely my
David.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Promised Neverland. That was up there for me. Put on here as well.
Actually, 2019 was really difficult to choose just one anime.
Yeah, it's such a great season for anime. It's a shame 2020 didn't follow that, but COVID really took its hits.
Yeah, 2020 really got killed by COVID.
2021 a great fucking year for anime, though. Fuck, 2021, pumped for that.
So, Lucian actually thought I would choose Yashahime as my 2020 anime, but I did not.
Oh. Watch what the Yashahime in 2020? Color me surprised.
Alright.
Fuck.
No, I watched one that reminds me of a manga I started making before 2020 and before I even knew that this was going to be anime.
Oh?
And it reminds me of one of my mangas, so I started watching it and I'm like, it's decent. It's not exactly like my manga, so now I don't have to hate it. It's called Listeners. Basically a world that ceases to have music in it, and then there's some people who can listen to music. And
interesting. I can't say I've actually heard of that one. I don't know how I managed to skip over it. I managed to. It's a little anime this year. I actually managed to skip one. Weird.
Well, now I have one for you to watch.
Watch Force the Piano first.
Never!
My number one, 2020. Now, I just wanna say that it was a really tough choice between these two. Because, The other one I had there was Jujutsu Kaisen, which I'm sure most people know about by now. And it's just a really entertaining, dark, gritty battle shonen.
And yet the
Done
ending
really well.
theme song.
Ending theme songs.
Not dark and gritty at all.
However, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a long running anime. I don't know how the future of it looks because I haven't read the manga. So I didn't want to put all my eggs in a basket on it. And this other anime was kind of outbeating it just a little bit in enjoyability. And I'm going to say this now. I do not think that my number one choice is actually better than Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't think it's better than Demon Slayer. Other pick from 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Might be 2019.
Demon Slayer was 2019.
But didn't I say to make my abilities average in my next life is just the perfect amount of moe in an isekai that you could ever have. And it just hits all the right notes for me. Hits the comedic note correctly. It hits the moe note correctly. It hits the action note correctly. It hits the isekai trope correctly. The overpowered trope correctly. It's just enjoyable. It's enjoyable.
Okay, but everything comes down to this. I mean, you can have a fantastic opening theme, fantastic closing theme, fantastic anime, but the anime sucks if you don't have a good character in the anime.
Oh, for sure.
So, we're going to dive into our favorite characters of the past decade, starting at 2011. Mine was Ario Toa, who is one of the main characters from Ground Control to Electric Girl.
Oh?
She's an alien, basically.
Okay.
As she has very sparkly blue hair, and she makes herself into an Aerial burrito. She basically enjoys her comforter and turns it into a burrito a lot.
Okay, so, alright. No, I like burritos as much as the next guy, so I'm not going to argue with it. Delicious things there.
Yeah. Especially
My real question is she delicious?
Oh, would you like to see a picture?
Oh, I would love to see a picture.
Okay, well, when you're telling
Alright,
yours...
so I'll say my number 11 actually coincides with my favorite anime of 2011.
Oh, really?
Because I decided to go with the main character of Hunter x Hunter in Gone Freaks. Now, I know that there's a lot of Kahlua stands out there who right now are like, oh, fuck me, he didn't say Kahlua. And there's those Hisoka fans out there who are like, how could he not pick Hisoka? But both those characters would be nothing without their interactions with Gon. I think Gon's innocence while also not being naively innocent really helps bring his character out. The fact that he's willing to go to that dark place when he needs to, but he's also willing to accept people as friends as well, is just a blend in the main protagonist that we never really had and probably never will have, because most of them just go off the power of friendship. And he doesn't really do that. So it's a very nice change, and just definitely had to have been mentioned, as he is probably one of the best battle shonen protagonists of all time.
Oh, at least.
And to answer your question, he's a kid, he doesn't look delicious. But this chick.
No, he looks delicious to the people in the Promised Neverland. But this chick.
He's not actually that smart. Well, I guess in a sense, but... Wait, is she a loli? That one picture kind of down there, I don't know if that's...
She's not a loli. She's probably like 12, I think. But she is my favorite character ever. And she turns herself into burrito.
She didn't look that yummy. I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping for like some refried beans or some shit.
There you go.
No steak on that. Disappointing in the burrito.
Okay.
So at least toss some salsa on it.
I tried. But she likes mushroom pizza.
Oh, alright, we can have a date. I'll take some mushroom pizza too, thank you very much. Alright, 2012, I've gone with Aladdin from Maggie, the Magical Labyrinth.
I'm gonna have to see a picture because I have no idea what she...
Do you know Maggie the Magical Labyrinth? Aladdin, the kid with blue hair? Flute summons genie?
Nope.
Alright, I'll have to show you a picture of him real quickly. But, honestly, he's just a fun character and really made that show enjoyable. So I felt like I had to include him. I'll admit I struggled a little bit with 2012 with picking my favorite character. So I just kind of grabbed some of them together and picked a random one out of those few.
Okay.
But I'm actually quite happy with the choice that the random gave me. I think that he's a character that a lot of people love. Very beloved show.
Okay.
And definitely deserves a shout on this list.
Alright. Are you ready for mine?
I am.
Mine is Yuko, from the Decimated of Amnesia.
Okay.
Do you remember what she looks like?
Is she the long black-haired one?
That she is. She's the ghost.
Yeah, the main character.
Yep. And, she,
Oh, wow. The hate on Aladdin over here. Oh, boy.
And, I like her because I like her character. She's, because she's been cooped up in the old school building so long, she doesn't know so much about the new life and new school building.
I'm almost certain I've seen this hentai somewhere.
So I really like that. I really like how her character grows throughout the whole thing and how she's getting her memory back.
Fair enough. I'll be honest, I don't remember the character too much. Been a while. Been a hot minute since I've seen that one. But if I remember correctly, she was one of the more enjoyable characters in that show.
So now
it's a good show.
So now I know we're about to get into waifu wars.
Oh, so
But
we're going to have to.
So we didn't tell anyone or anything. We just know.
Now, when it comes to bare knuckle boxing, I'm sure I have the advantage.
Mainly because I don't know what that is.
When it comes to some nice jiu-jitsu, I think I have the advantage. When it comes to judo, I think I have the advantage.
But he doesn't in the waifu wars.
When it comes to Love fucking Live, I have the advantage.
I have the advantage because I have the game and I watched it before he watched it.
Doesn't even matter. Rin is best girl.
Nope, that's Nico.
Rin.
Nico.
You didn't even like Nico at first. I'm the
Nico
one who said Nico was solid.
Rose on people.
No. Rin is truly the best girl.
Rin is not best girl. She just looks messy.
And she has one of the most enjoyable characters.
Okay, but Nico.
Nico's a great character.
Nico
I
has
think Nico's
the
an amazing
greatest
character.
Character development ever.
But at the same time, while Nico's a great character, Rin's a great character, and she's cute.
Okay, well, so is Nico. And she's a loli. She is the loli of the group.
Yeah, but Rin. Let's face it, Rin's also full-blown lesbian.
They're all lesbians, we all know this.
I'm still concerned about Honika's being a lesbian. So, clearly that means that you've, decided to not go with Nico. Who did you go with?
I wanted Nico!
Oh, you went with Rin. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. So, 2014. Now that we know that we both went with Rin.
Nico.
I decided to, go with, Kenji Kazuma.
Kazuma no Stigma?
No. From Defrag. The
I
main
do
character.
really like Defrag.
Defrag is one of the best comedy anime out there, I think. It's really enjoyable, really funny, has a great cast, and amongst that great cast is the main male protagonist who is just the perfect choice of a protagonist for this show. They couldn't have written him any better. The delinquent who fails at being a delinquent because he has all these girls pushing him around, and everyone just sees them as cute girls but don't know that they're actually terrifying monsters. It's perfect. It's perfect. He's one of the best male protagonists. A lot of male protagonists fall under the bland category.
Some people said he was doing his top waifus.
Well, I am. Gone Freak's fucking sexy as fuck, right? Aladdin, beautiful, fucking Kenji, I'd drill him, right? Right? Yeah. Oh, please disregard anything I just said there. Oh, fuck.
Well, mine for that year was Kaori Furumiya from One Week Friends.
Okay, 1 week friends.
She's my favorite character because she has no character development until she does.
Actually seen 1 week friends. I know what it's about.
So everyone pretty much knows what 1 week friends is about if you go to watch 1 week friends, which is the main character asks this chick out on a date, and then she's like, bitch, basically, because she has this mental condition where she can only remember things for up to 1 week. And then she'll forget absolutely fucking everything.
But you want to know what's great about that. Truly.
What?
So, let's say that she remembers everything from Sunday until Saturday. He asks her out on a Sunday, then they have a week relationship together. And she forgets everything except what she remembers Sunday. That he asked her out and she said yes. And then the relationship just stays fresh the whole time for her. And once they start banging, it's like a new experience every time for her.
So she forgets everything, everyone.
You can't literally forget everything, or else it wouldn't make sense because you wouldn't know how to speak. So I'm just saying, there has to be a point in which she'll remember.
This is why people don't like 1 week friends, because it makes no fucking sense. But I like the character, okay?
Alright. So, my 2015 one, as you said, we're doing waifu lists. That's all it is. Waifu list. So I had to go with my number one waifu. I had to go with top waifu. I had to go with Lily Ruka Erde from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
Lily Ruka is waifu?
Lily Ruka is waifu.
Waifu.
Oh, you can't have a waifu without that waifu.
Okay.
And she is tier 1, number 1, right at the top, waifu. 100%. Just, I don't even need to go into more detail about it. It's just number 1. There's no argument.
Okay then.
No argument to be made.
I have never seen Lily Ruka.
I know, you've never seen the anime. You've also never seen my 2016 one, probably.
I don't think you've seen my 2016
Because
one.
I decided to go the lowly route on this one, and I picked Beatrice from ReZero.
Beatrice is the blonde one?
The blonde one with the curly pigtails.
I've seen Beatrice.
Okay, yeah. I'd pick Beatrice because, honestly, I just found her character fucking fun. I like it. It's tsundere done right. And kind of with a good enough reason given later on. So I appreciate it. And honestly, 2016 in my opinion, was the worst year for anime.
Oh my god, thank you.
So, I really just picked the best anime I could find in 2016 and picked my favorite character from it.
I looked through all the animes for 2016 3 times, found one, because I forgot how cool he was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you know his name is Sakamoto-kun?
I can't believe how I forgot such a cool guy. You know what it is? He's too cool to remember.
Exactly. He's too cool to be part of the 2016 anime series.
Realistically, he's too cool beyond this list.
Oh my god, you're right.
You have to pick a new one.
I'm so sorry, Sakamoto.
Gotta love a good Sakamoto. Alright, so 2017.
So 2017 for me is one that I had, an anime that I've already mentioned in this video. One of the main characters from the anime, that would be Mary from Kakaguri.
Alright. Yes. I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, it's
You're
very...
not disagreeing on my part.
I like the fact that you get to see her at her highest point and her lowest point. And get to see her struggle to get back up to the top.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, I like pigtails and blonde chicks.
Oh, great calling card. Of course, my favorite character was picked from my favorite anime of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
As I went with Tanya the Gurshov.
I had a feeling you'd go for Tanya.
I had to go with Tanya. I
Tanya's
think that
a good
her character
Tanya's,
is one of the best well-written characters of all time.
Yeah, no, Tanya's actually a pretty good character. You're not wrong about that.
In a genre that's filled with the blandest of protagonists. In a genre that's filled with side characters that no one gives a shit about.
You know, like Megumi.
In a genre... Oh, wow, you just... Whew. There's some people right now who are a little fiery over that. You could say they might explode because of that. And realistically, they'll be exploding because of this one, or because of what she'll do to them. But yeah, I had to go with Tanya. There was no other option.
Tanya's a good character. But I definitely like Mary. I guess we both decided to go for blondes.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not enough for the pigtails yet, but they'll come.
They'll come. And then she'll be the kawaiiest evil dial ever.
Now, 2018. I wonder if you'd guess my character if I gave you 100 choices. Because I'm going to go with no.
No, because I already forgot the animes that came out in 2018.
2018, I picked Isaac Foster.
Isaac Foster, huh?
Isaac Foster. Yes, that's right. I remembered him. I might not remember Rachel.
You don't remember Rachel, but you remember Isaac Foster.
How could you not remember him?
Because you have to remember Rachel.
Fuck Rachel.
I mean, Rachel did forget a lot of things, so which makes her forgettable. But,
that's... Realistically, Rachel should have just let the guy have her eyes. All her fault that things happen.
It was the best one. Actually, no, the best one was, whatever the fuck his name is on the 3rd floor, who was like, I'll build you a grave. You don't need to die, I'll just build you a grave and you will live with me. He's the best one. Eddie, that's his name.
But yeah, no, I had to go Isaac. Isaac's backstory just fucking, that hits.
Oh my
that
God.
hits.
But the way he
this,
wanted to rape somebody and then they were too ugly for him.
Yeah, like, that's respectable. That's respectable. He knew that rape culture was a thing, apparently. And so he decided that he'd rape someone. And then he goes through and he's like, well, no, fuck that shit. I'm going to be with this broad Rachel later. I heard she's kind of cute. He made the right choice. That's all it came down to. But seeing as you apparently forgot a lot of 2018 anime. I'm quite interested in who you picked.
Mine's a cop-out.
Did you pick a cop?
No.
No.
No,
That wasn't
actually, I
funny.
picked the opposite of a cop. I picked a criminal of sorts, but he's more like a Peter Pan. I mean, not Peter Pan, because that's not right. You know, the other guy. With the tights.
Yeah, Peter Pan.
Anyway, he's like him. And his name, well, is Ren. And most people know him as Joker. From Persona 5, the animation.
I was sitting here like, who the fuck is she talking about?
Persona 5, the animation, it's a cop-out because it was originally a video game.
I'm not a fan of Persona. I think the games are shit.
I absolutely
I know
love...
it's take that a lot.
I love how cheeky that bastard is, even though he doesn't really talk all that much, okay, so...
Well...
It was going to be Morgana, but I forgot Morgana's name. Until just right now, actually. And I also didn't want a cat to be my top character, so,
Well, clearly you've never done a top 10 anime movie character list and put Gigi on that shit.
I mean Gigi. Although out of all the cats, would it be Gigi?
Yeah, it would.
It would not be Gigi.
How would it not be Gigi?
It would not be Gigi.
Who would it be?
Button.
That'd be Gigi.
It would be Button. You know, the cat.
Yeah, but it's
From The Cat
Gigi.
Returns. From Whisper of the Hat.
Gigi.
No. Anyway.
That's a good dog.
Okay, so my 2019 one.
I wonder if we have the same one on this. I don't know if we do, but there's a possibility. JoJo, on your favorite anime?
I think you looked at my list. Because I showed it for a second.
I didn't look at your list.
No, I did this and
I'm
I
too
showed it
far
for a
away.
second. He definitely looked at my list, but it's definitely from my favorite anime on 2019 season, which is Promised Neverland, and my favorite character would have to be Isabelle.
Wow. Well, you know, some people are just polar opposites. Some people like the darker side of life. Some people like those whores who feed children to monsters. You know, some people just like that type of shit. Me, on the other hand, I prefer someone who's a little bit more cheerful, a little bit more bright,
Norman!
very smart.
You chose Norman.
Definitely didn't get eaten in the first episode.
Yeah, you chose Connie.
Right? Fuck, it
Actually,
has to be
you
Connie.
chose the fucking bunny, didn't you?
No, Bonnie didn't get eaten. It was definitely Connie. No, I picked Emma. Because Emma is Daderu. Emma is the greatest.
See, I knew he was
Character
gonna say
you could
Emma,
ever
but
pick.
mine is Isabelle, because Isabelle just... She has good reason to do what she's doing. She has a lot of character development. She also has really creepy faces at times.
Yeah, but remember when Emma had a standoff with her and Emma has to act all fucking good, but you feel the tension in the tension in the air in that scene. Oh, Emma. Definitely. Oh, so much good scenes. So much.
Now,
Just great character.
Lucian had a difficult time with 2020 because he's like, I know my favorite character, and then
But-
I'm like,
But
Do you
then
know
I
your
felt
favorite-
the pain. I felt
Did you know your
the pain.
and so
You can read my notes. We don't have a camera, but you can read my notes. It says the pain.
I stole his favorite character. For my favorite character of 2020 is Moroha
Oh,
Higurashi.
what such a great character.
But no, he didn't go with Moroha.
Oh,
He decided to follow the bunny hole,
I
and he
went
chose
with
somebody.
my inner furry. I went with my inner furry. There are two characters in 2020. One at the beginning, one at the end. One is the sun, one is the moon. Both equally as beautiful, but equally as precious. Both make their anime. The only difference is one doesn't have an annoying cunt ruining the whole anime for.
I know. Morehead does that.
And so, thanks to Toa bringing down Yashahime and making Morehead a little forgettable because I just want to erase that anime from my mind, I went with Michiru Kagemore from Brand New Animal. As she is such a bright spot on anime in general. How can you not love her?
Because Morehead is also furry. Kinda.
Like a quarter.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be denying your inner furry if you went with Morehead.
I'll tell you, it's tough. It's painful. But at the
Actually,
end of the day, I stuck with the character that I felt made the biggest impact in the anime that they were in. Because unfortunately, Morehead is stifled by Toa because they're like, Toa needs to be the main character.
see,
And I'm
now...
why don't we do a worst characters of all time fucking list? I know who's topping it.
I could do that so easily.
Fucking toss her and Orihime on there and we're fucking good.
Orihime can't be on there because it's not part of the decade. But anyway,
Still on there, weird.
Ghost Paper Comic.
We're doing worst anime of all time list too. Hey.
No, but my favorite of 2020 is Morehead. But it was actually a really close battle between Morehead and Setsuna. Toa was nowhere on the list.
Toa was on the list. Fuck.
And the only reason I didn't do Setsuna is because she's bland as all balls because she can't sleep.
Like, the upside to females being the main characters of anime and, like, deciding to lead with an all-female cast is usually you avoid the bland bitch protagonist. Yashahime's like, no, fuck that. Screw the rules. We were granted some money. And so then they decided to go with a bland bitch protagonist. And quite literally ruined the hopes and dreams of many people who wanted a sequel series with the children of Inuyasha. And the weird part is, everyone wanted a sequel series with Inuyasha's kids. But no one wanted a sequel series with Sesshomaru's kids as the main characters. But they're pushed more as the main characters than Inuyasha's
So see,
kids.
they didn't want Sesshomaru's kid as the main character because they didn't want to admit the fact that Rin and Sesshomaru has Bando and Waifu.
I mean, we all knew it. It was either going to be Rin or Jokin, and he can't have kids with Jokin.
You don't know the anatomy of Jokin, so
We've all seen hentai.
I haven't.
But I believe that's it for 2020. We may or may not come out with another 2020 list depicting the worst parts of 2020. I bet there'll be a bunch of Toa on that list.
We wanted to focus on the positives of 2020 because 2020 has been a downer. On the plus side, though, at the very end of 2020, we did launch our anime store, which is fantastic. We actually have it. It's sukikuri-anime.ca. You can buy things anywhere in the world if you'd like, but you will have to pay for shipping. Shipping cost has to be at least $20.
We sell used manga, new manga. We sell some figures. We're going to be getting into some anime once we grow a little bit bigger. We're hoping to set up a couple partnerships.
We have miscellaneous merch as well, so like notebooks and stickers and all of that fun stuff. Some mugs.
Yeah, so drop by the website, check it out, spread the word if you can. And
until then, follow us on our social media platforms. We'll let you know when we're posting new stuff onto the channel, and when we have anything exciting happening with the store even.
Alright, so until next time, well, see you later.
I guess so.